It's Entertainment Schmig.
And it's brought to you by Plaza Motors. Let's start with our 3 baby stories. The first one, hell has officially frozen over. George Clooney.
The Cubs won the...
Oh, no.
Sorry.
George Clooney, first of all, he gets married again when he said he would never be married.
One.
Yes. But the CBS, when he had an interview late last month, he was talking about how having kids hasn't been high on my list. Well, someone else asked him about it, a German paper. And he said, when they asked if he was interested in having kids, he said, yes, but we're taking our time.
Oh, Lord.
You better not take your time.
Yeah, man.
Are you going to be Tony Randall?
He's 54. Courtney says, get on it.
Get on it. I'm just saying.
There's someone else who's having a baby, number 2, in fact, and her name starts with a K. So does her husband. Not getting too much into this story. Oh, I guess she wants to join in.
This little circle, that's exactly what you want to see.
I just got the blood test back and I am pregnant.
Yeah.
I just got the blood test back.
This person, whom we
And
shall
I don't
not
have
name.
any.
There was just a story that floated out there last week about how they were so frustrated in trying to get pregnant. They were exploring the option of surrogacy. That was all a ploy for you to watch their reality show on E! And there was a little teaser at the end of last night's episode explaining that she is pregnant with baby number 2.
Didn't we say we weren't going to, address these people anymore? I mean, I'm not. It's okay with me if you do it, but didn't we say that?
I didn't, by name. And we also won't give the joke that everyone else is giving. The punchline, Southwest. There you go. And finally, baby story number 3. This is it's not a celebrity, someone made famous by some infamous kidnappers, but this is a good story. Elizabeth Smart. Do you remember her?
Yeah, this.
It's been 13 years. June 5th will be the 13-year anniversary of Elizabeth Smart being kidnapped in Utah. Mm-hmm. Held against her will for 9 months. It seemed like an eternity. Well, since then, she's 27 years old. She's been married for a little over 3 years. And her dad, Ed Smart, just announced that she had a baby girl 3 months ago named Chloe.
I'm glad everybody's leaving her alone, too. Sounds like she's
Mm-hmm.
living a normal life without, people around her and photographers.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if we didn't even know she was pregnant.
And I think we like hearing a story like this, especially with the stories that we had here in St. Louis with Sean Hornback and
Owenby, Ben
Owensby. And we've kind of let them get on with their lives. And people try not to pry too much, but it's good to know that you can have a normal life. So we're happy for Elizabeth Smart. Now on to Enrique Iglesias. And a bloody weekend for him. He had a show in Tijuana. See, no good thing has ever happened in TJ, so that's problem number 1. But he was performing in front of a crowd of about 12,000. And he does this thing in his show where there's a drone flying around. He grabs the drone and it has a camera attached to it. You kind of get his view of what the show looks like. Well, he grabbed the drone in the wrong place and it sliced his hand.
I mean, the blood is nasty.
I can slice your fingers up.
All right, okay, that's
Bleeding so badly, he walked off to the side of the stage and they advised him cancel the rest of the show. Leave immediately, go seek medical attention. But
You were at urgent care, so he couldn't get in.
I did ask if the tooth being
the whole
knocked out.
system is shut down. There's some woman in St. Louis.
It's our thing whenever our family goes to urgent care. It's our thing. We always say, is this the weirdest thing you saw today? And once again, no. Even when my husband almost severed his finger with a tape measure, the guy that day said, nope, some woman tried to clean out her blender and it was still plugged in.
Oh.
Sorry, too much? It's kind of like the drone story.
Kind of not the same, but the drones on stage. See, I'm telling you, you play with these things, they should be government use only.
He was treated at the end. He was actually airlifted to go meet with a specialist.
And he performed the rest of his show.
Yeah, 30 minutes. He wrapped his hand up in a T-shirt. Oh, and of course, his hand was bleeding profusely. So he took the blood and drew a heart on his white T-shirt.
Oh, no.
You know, all the female fans went crazy. He's bleeding for us. Whatever. San Andreas, hey, hit number 2 for The Rock this year. He's like the biggest box office star of 2015, hands down, because he was in Furious 7, the biggest movie really so far this year. And he was in San Andreas this weekend.
I think Avengers Age of Ultron is the biggest movie so far this year.
Age of Ultron. Ultron. 53 million for San Andreas this weekend, number 1. The other new movie with Bradley Cooper, Emma Stone, Aloha. Did you know that was a Cameron Crowe film?
Yes, I found that out. And did you also know that Emma Stone is supposed to be playing an Asian American? I'm not kidding.
And did you also know the Hawaiians are not happy about it?
Did you also know it's getting terrible reviews and only made $10 million?
Cameron Crowe's got to get back on it. Used to be one of my favorites, but he did that Zoo movie. And this, it doesn't look good.
No. It was a box office bomb. Finished number 6 this week. 12th season premiere of So You Think You Can Dance tonight. Also,
so you think you can dance.
Oh, Paula Abdul, though, is on the judges panel this year.
Sweet.
Jason Derulo.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Jason Derulo.
Oh, he's showing up, at least, in some capacity tonight.
Bachelorette, and then a scripted series that's kind of poking fun at The Bachelorette called Unreal. That premieres on Lifetime tonight. That's Entertainment Schmig. More at 8:40 and online at y98.com.